You have probably heard the sad news at St. Mark's that one of our own members, a 20-year-old Ian Burns, died unexpectedly last weekend up in Gainesville at the University of Florida. And his death has sent ripples of sadness within the community at St. Mark's and beyond. A visitation is going to be held here in the church this afternoon and a funeral service tomorrow. And of course, we are expecting massive crowds as all of us gather around Ian and his family to share in their grief and also to hear once again the news of resurrection, of new life. There's a wonderful phrase that Paul writes in his first letter to the Corinthians where he says, "I will tell you a mystery. We will not all die, but we will all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed." I think Paul's not only saying that Ian will be changed in the resurrection. I believe that in this death we all feel in our hearts, you and I are changed. And we're changed into the glory of God. The love we feel, the expressions of grief we share, the tears that run down our cheeks, if not our hearts, are the love that we know for someone in our lives who is gone. And that love, that grief, is actually God's presence in our midst. And when we see the world through that lens, we see the world in God's love. In other words, we suddenly have priorities rearranged. We suddenly see the gift of this one day. We begin to see one another again as a gift. We open our hearts wider and wider to the goodness of humanity. Our perspective on the challenges of life that are so overwhelming changes. And we appreciate so much more the simplest of things. The voice of our child on the other line, the embrace of someone we love, the ability to say, I forgive you, and to walk away from those things that make us mad, and instead walk toward one another in an embrace of love. So may you appreciate the gift that you have been given today, and may we grieve with Ian's family, and in that grief be changed into the likeness of God. We'll see you Sunday.